executive session at 7:02 p.m. Let's see. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from October 16 and October, well, we'll go to October 16 first. Yeah.
Shall I make a motion?
Got it?
Yeah.
I have a motion and a second to approve the council meeting minutes from October 16th. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to approve October 30th, 2023 council meeting minutes?
We'll make a motion to approve October 30th, 2023.
Second. I have a motion and a second to approve the October 30, 2023 city council minutes. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Public hearings. Transfer application for retail on-off sale malt beverage and South Dakota Farm wine and retail on-off sale wine and cider for Dollar General Store, 806 West Cedar Street.
Hey, Lynn, do you want to say anything? I think, yeah.
So this is the transfer from the old Dollar General store to the new one at 806 West Cedar. And at this time is when people can say if they're for it or against the transfer of the liquor license.
You need a motion? Shall I make a motion to transfer the application for retail on and off malt beverage and South Dakota wine, retail on and off wine and cedar for Dollar General Store, 806 West Cedar Street, City of Beresford, South Dakota.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, any committee or mayor reports? Mayor's not here. No committee, department head, and city administrator reports. Anything? No old business, new business. 2024 on-off sale liquor license renewals.
I'll take that one, Elaine. Just save on your voice there. In front of you is all the ones that we had signed up for renewal. So we got all the fees and all the operating agreements are in. I think they're on Mike, in front of Mike there to sign.
Need a motion?
So we'll just have to have a motion.
Shall I make a motion for the 2024 on and off sale liquor license renewal as stated in our pack?
Second.
I have a motion and a second for renewal of 2024 on-off sale liquor licenses. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Pay request number 4 to Parkway Construction for Beresford Ball Field Edition.
The amount's $463,424.22. On the application for payment, there's a balance to finish listed at $276,369. I talked to Pat Carey, so I think that's wrong. That should also include the retainage of 10%, which is $151,000. So we still owe $427,000 after this payment. So what we're asking for today is just to do the $463,424.22. That's what we're asking for payment. That should be payment number 4.
Shall I make a motion for pay request number 4 to Parkway Construction for Beresford Ball Field Edition 463-424-22, as Jerry Simon stated?
Second. I have a motion and a second for pay request number 4 to Parkway Construction for the Beresford Ball Field Edition. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Engineering agreement with Banner Associates for sewer replacement and lining project.
Okay. This is a project that was, we got some funding here a couple of years ago. That's going to take care of some of the irrigation system that we've already worked on, and we'll soon be having our pre-construction meeting. This agreement is just to take care of the relining. It's all the sewer mains we have that are deteriorating, and where the leaks are at, and some of it might include some replacing some manholes, some we'll be digging some up, we'll be lining some, just depending on how bad it is. So,
Need a motion?
so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the payments.
Yeah, we don't even know how much we're paying.
The preliminary design work's going to be $89,040. Final design is $139,125. The bidding and putting all the stuff together, the contracts and all that, so another $22,260, and the construction administration will be $139,125.
On top of the other two amounts?
What's that? They should all be in there in the contract if you look through it, but it's $139,125 for construction administration, and if you didn't get bidding, it's $22,260.
Yeah.
And then there's some other, there's an allowance on here for the preparation of the construction plans. It's another $10,000. Typically, these things run about 10 to 15% of the total cost. We can't do it without them. Yeah, it'd be about $400,000. It's probably going to be about, I would say, roughly a probably about seven. Trying to do our quick adding, probably about a $7 million project is what it'll end up being. So the first one we just got bid out was just slightly less than $7 million. We borrowed, or we had a total project of just short of $16 million for the project we're going to do. That's the aeration system, that's the $7 million. This will be just a little over $7 million total in the bid, and then we'll do 7th Street extension. And that's another probably close to $1 million. So that's what you get. So.
Do you need a motion on this, or?
Yeah, I always have to do a motion to approve the contract with Banner for engineering services.
And they did pull out their limitation on like the language, because I told Pat I'll never approve one that has it in there, and he remembers to take it out.
So shall I make a motion for engineering agreement with Banner Associates for sewer replacement and lining project?
And what's the total dollar amount? We should include that.
We won't include the whole amount. There's 6 different areas in there that we're going for, so we just refer to the contract.
Okay.
Boone second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the engineering agreement with Banner Associates for sewer replacement and lining project. Any further discussion? Is this for all the sewer then in town?
No, I wish it was.
Okay.
Jeff, how much lining do you think we'll get done with that?
If you remember the map, the guys that came down here a month ago or so thought we would get all of the red lined areas, which would be the
ones you've identified as the
and that was if we didn't have to dig the one on, there's 2 blocks on 3rd, that's gonna eat up a lot. So if they're gonna look at that again, if it can be lined, they'll just line it, and we should be able to get all the red line stuff.
And how much of that is sewer that Clark put in?
Well, none of it. He only put new stuff in, and that's 26.
Yeah,
Since 91,
But
92.
we found out like a year and a half ago that some of that is in bad shape.
No, where? Give me the address.
In the Grandview area over
You're talking about
Sunset.
You're talking about the golf course?
Anyway.
That was way after my time. Golf course was after my time.
I have a motion and a second, no further discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Consider first reading of ordinance 2023-07 through 2024 appropriation ordinance.
After the last meeting, we kind of identified a bunch of things there. I'm just going to highlight the areas that Elaine made the changes in after that meeting. In the police department, we did reduce that by a total of $10,500. We reduced the part-time salary by $10,000, and we cut the cable TV out, and that was $500. Under public works, highways and streets, we took out $1,100 for cable TV. That was the only change there. In the parks, we took $1,800 out of their maintenance side because we're going to be paying for the AED machine out of some of the funds that we have set aside for the new ball fields. And under subsidies, we cut out $21,000 of the request We increased it a total of $2,000 over last year, so that's what we cut out of on top, which is about a $34,400 decrease in the total expenditures. And on the other side, we added some, under miscellaneous revenue, we added $12,000 for federal overtime grants for the police. So between the two of them, we got it to balance out, and that new numbers are showing up here. Total appropriation will be $3,280,821, and that's where our expenses are at. We didn't, and we just, as far as the adjusting anything, I think we talked about where all that money was coming from at the last meeting, between the transfers in and sales tax. I don't think you guys want to rehash all that. Those are the things that you looked at last time. So what this will be is just the first reading. As long as we don't make any major changes between now and our next meeting, we can go ahead and adopt that. So, and of course, it's a document, and you guys still pretty much control that. But I know Jeff has got, I know he's got a loader that he wants to get ordered up pretty quickly, because it might not even get here next year. So the sooner he can get it ordered now. I told him we can't do anything at least until the second reading adoption's passed. So there you go, Jeff.
That'll be on the 20th.
Yeah. So this doesn't take any action. This is just the first reading is placed on file.
Okay.
If you guys are okay with that. If there's some major other changes you want to see, we can still make some of those changes if needed, as long as they're fairly minor.
Is there anything in this insurance snafu that's gonna?
I don't think so. Okay, I think we're okay. We built a little bit in extra for some of the other stuff there, so that should offset whatever we have to pay extra in insurance. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Approval of travel request for Austin Hanson to Fargo, North Dakota.
It's a telephone operations conference. He's on the board of directors for that.
Okay.
So he is the one that helps plan these training. They do a training once a year in May, but they meet now to set all the training schedules up. So
Shall I make a motion for travel request for Austin
Hanson.
Hanson? Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve a travel request for Austin Hanson to travel to Fargo, North Dakota. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I think somebody needs to make a motion to.
Hot spoon used to pay the bills.
Second. I have a motion and a second to pay the bills. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. No further business before the council. Meeting adjourned.
Jeff.